What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's just me, Jenny, where it is what it is and you get what you get. And I'm back with another video, and as you can tell by the title, you already know what today is about to be. So although today is not Tuesday, I feel like I needed to come on here and vent just a little bit. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. And you might as well go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up, especially if you are a woman. Come through for your girl. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get into this video. So today is not Tuesday is this, I know. But I was pretty much told, oh, well, not told, but I was asked to do a video speaking on none other than Whoopi Goldberg and what's going on with her in The View. If you guys do not know what's going on, Whoopi Goldberg made a statement about the Holocaust not being a race war, an issue about race. It was more so about hatefulness, and basically she was explaining that it's two white groups. It was two white groups going at it, opposed to slavery where it was a black and a white, type thing. Ultimately, she was suspended for 2 weeks from the show for her statement, and she had to issue an apology and so forth and so on. And at first, I was not going to speak on it because I noticed that we are not allowed to voice our opinions. Although we are living in America where we are allowed freedom of speech, we're really not, because now we are living in a world where everybody can give their opinion. We have comment sections, we have social media, we have so many things where people can voice their opinion, opposed to just watching something on the news and then going on about your day, or talking about it amongst your peers, or in the barbershops, or in the hair salons, or places that us as a culture would really usually give our opinions on things. Now we can just go right under someone's video online and everyone can see what we have to say. So we're living in a world where we don't really have leeway to say what we want to say anymore without being canceled or judged or suspended. And I want to say black people in particular, black women in particular, are just not allowed to speak and be heard. So the reason I'm saying that is because I recently posted a video on TikTok. Okay? You guys know how I feel about Kevin Samuels. If you watch my videos, you already know how I feel about that man. And I came across a clip on Instagram where Nicki Minaj invited her into her live. I watched the little clip and I observed that he was very humble when speaking to her. Now, most videos I've seen of him, he's like going in on a female, talking crazy to them, and in my opinion, belittling them. Don't get me wrong. There are times where I've also seen clips where he kind of has a point, but his delivery is just like, ugh, not for me. But anyway, when I saw the clip of him and Nicki, I basically posted on TikTok, like, why are these two on the same platform? Like, why is she even entertaining this man? And, and then I also pointed out that I noticed his demeanor was different with her, which it was. Wow, the outpour is real on social. Like, the comment section went wild. I did not realize this man has so many supporters. And a lot of men in there were calling me loud, that I was the type of woman that he would argue with. Just a lot of messiness. I will leave the screenshots here. just messy. And I was like, wow, like, you guys really, and some women also like, oh, everybody trying to change the narrative for their own benefit. And it was like, it wasn't about the video per se. I was not analyzing, as someone said, the video and what was being said. All I was saying is she asked him a question. I never heard him answer the question, to be honest. And I feel like, and if he did, it wasn't what I don't feel like it was a real answer. I feel like it was a sugar-coated answer. And I feel like it was because it was Nicki. He knew to humble himself when it came to her. Yes, okay, she came at him respectfully. A lot of people, it was just a lot of back and forth, But what was triggering me is the comments of them saying like, you're loud and wrong, you're this, is women like you, blase. And that was just like, women like me. The problem is, when we speak, it's always a problem. When women have an opinion, and I feel like women, let's be specific, Black women. When we speak up, when we give our opinions on things, we are labeled as bitches, headstrong, difficult. Our attitude problem when they are vocal or give their opinions about certain situations. A lot of the men were like, oh, he was humble because she was humble, or this, that, and the third. And he treated her that way because she was humble and she knew how to talk to him or whatever. And it's like, I get it. Men, you have to speak to them in a different way because they're men. You have to speak to them with a certain, tone out of respect. But at the same time, do we not deserve respect? It's no secret that Black women are the most disrespected, most unprotected. This is no secret. But it's just like, it's frustrating that we are not allowed to speak our opinions. And it was like, I'm not even being loud, number one. But again, when you say something they don't like, or you stick up for other women, you automatically get this label of being loud, a feminist, this, that. It's unfair. Now, to briefly touch on the Whoopi Goldberg situation, it's not about what she said. I'm not going to go into details because I already know this cancel culture. Like, I can't really say how I feel. But I am going to say I understood what she was saying. I understood what she was trying to say. I'll say that. However, why does she have to be, like, when it comes to Black people saying something about another race, particularly that community, why do we always have to be made an example of? When we decide to take a stand, we have to be made an example of. When Colin Kaepernick took that knee, bye, you're gone. We got to make an example out of you. When Nick Cannon decided to make the statement that he did about that community, boom, you getting your show taken away from you. You're fired. You're done. Make an example out of him. And now Whoopi Goldberg on The View, where you are supposed to give your view on things. Isn't that what the show is about? Gave her views on the situation, and she is suspended. Now, I don't watch The View, but I've seen a lot of clips. I've seen a lot of videos that has gone viral, a lot of moments where a lot of those other women have said some pretty shady things and pretty damn racist, and I have never seen anyone get suspended, ridiculed, fired. But yet when Whoopi does it, it's a big deal. They don't want us to speak. They don't want us to have an opinion. Or if we do, as this man in particular told me, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you have to give it. What? God gave me a voice. I'm going to use it. Now, the reason why I'm so strong about it, and that's fine. Listen, There's a lot of men that can't deal with me because I am going to speak my mind when I feel like I need to speak my mind. And you want to know why? Because I spent so many years not speaking my mind, not speaking up when I needed to, being timid, allowing things to go on without really saying how I feel. And where did it get me? You understand what I'm saying? I don't ever want to be put in that position. So as I get older, I'm like, I can say what I want to say. I can feel how I want to feel, and I can be very vocal about it. Whether you want to consider that to be loud or whatever the case. And they're like, I'm loud and wrong. My thing is, listen, the whole point of these type of platforms, shows like The View, The Real, what I'm doing on here, this is all about a debate, okay? Because everybody is going to have difference in opinions. Everybody's going to think differently of a situation. This is why you give your opinion and you leave it open for a debate. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a conversation. You disagree with me? Okay, well, let me tell you why, and let me tell you why. And that's it. That's what people do. That's what educated people do. That's a healthy conversation. There's nothing wrong with it. But to belittle someone and make them feel bad for speaking up about how they feel is not cool. To make an example out of people when they speak their opinion on something, it's not cool. When do we get to say how we feel? When is it ever going to be okay? So this was just my little rant that I needed to come on here and say, because I felt like, they want to silence us. We're not allowed to speak. We're not allowed to have the opinions. And what bothered me in my particular situation, how many black men were tearing my head off in those comments. And it was just like, first of all, I would never be with a black man like you. That's fine. You feel like I'm too loud, I'm too this, I'm too that. That's fine. But there will be a true black king that can sit there and appreciate and value my opinion. And yes, my woman, this is how she feels. And she's going to speak on it. And he's not going to have a problem with it. For those of you who feel like it's too much, that's cool. Go and get you somebody who's timid and not going to speak how they feel. That's just not me. It will never be me ever again. If I can help it. Okay? Just saying. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How do you feel about, women speaking up, having a voice, giving their views, their opinions? Like, are we just supposed to sit in a corner and be quiet? Because I think that's what a lot of men want us to do, just sit in a corner and be quiet. Sorry, not me, not gonna happen. Anyway, that's my little event for the day. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you follow me on all my description. Make sure y'all follow me on all of my social medias. Everything will be in the description down below. And Jenny is out.